Hi, this is Mark from Right Line Trading. It is October 17th, 2014. Haven't made a video in a while, and since our last video, we actually have modified our system to some extent, and we've added and are going to add some incredibly powerful indicators. First, let's go over our trading today. Um, we had some really nice trading opportunities here. First entry was on crude, break, retracement, and unfortunately it went 5 ticks, took our first target, and then came and stopped us out. If it hadn't done that, we would then have gotten this whole move down. But it took our first target. I mean, this is just the, the stuttering of the market, and we only got a 5 tick. This is a beautiful entry, but not much of a. We didn't get a big chunk of that move. And we had our next entry right here. Tracement. I took it into this pivot, and I'll tell you why later. That went for 8. Then we had the drop, retracement, down for 15, and at 9:40 in the morning, we were done and out. 3 trades, 3 winners. Crude, all of them on crude, plus 6, plus 8, plus 15. No trades on the ES. Net equities 29. Well, net ticks 29. Doesn't really mean a whole lot. Net equity is $580, and the auto trader has had no trade so far. Now, since the last video I made, we've done 2 things. One is we've done a few things. We've removed the Russell, and we've added the E-mini S&P. And we've done that really, we've traded the Russell incredibly successfully, but it just didn't have enough liquidity. And because of our direct entry system where we put people in, we're now starting to put a significant number of people in at the exact same tick level. A lot of people were getting their entries skipped over. They weren't losing on the trade, but they were not getting the entry. So we moved to a much more liquid instrument. Now, and obviously the ES at 1 million, 1.5 million contracts is obviously a tremendous instrument. You can see the great trades we had today. I mean, look at these entries. I was just using this for instructional purposes, but this is the, whoops. Oh, geez. You have the break, retracement, and we were up here for that's a 4.5 point move. Retracement. In here, we're up for a 3.25 point move. The break, the retracement, and we're in here. For 3.5 points. So, on this move alone, we get 4.5 points, 3.25 points, and 3.5 points. 4, 7, 10, 11.25 points. Now we continue to go. There's another entry right here. The break, retracement. That's 14 or 15 points, and that's it for the day. So we would have closed today on the ES up 15 points. It's an incredibly powerful chart to trade on the 8 range, and we just started doing it on Thursday. Today is our second day. Unfortunately, we got 3 quick winners on the crude, and our major mantra here is 3 and out. Especially on a Friday, we're rolling over crude. Actually, we rolled it over to December, and Fridays tend to be very volatile. You can never look into a crystal ball and see that we're going to get such wonderful entries. It just so happened that we did. So And let's see what we got on crude here. See, crude's been very choppy. This is overbought here. Up there's a great entry right here. Would have had another winner here. Beautiful C candle on the retracement. Up 11 ticks. And there's our other entry. Break of the 15 right here. Up. Always with a trend. Up 27. There it is again. Break. Retracement. Up we go. I'm telling you, this would have been a killer afternoon. I'm almost sorry I closed, but honestly, you just don't know it's going to be like this. Another 30. I mean, what can I say? Now this we can't trade this. This is a drop on a yellow modified 15. We cannot take it. This would have been a little bit of an oversold trade, but it would have been successful. Whoops. But we've got so many trades, and so would have gone 7, and so much that we're not going to be trading here. But we continue to get winners. I mean, this is just an incredible day today. Incredible. And what's really nice about it is you can see we don't have any losers here. Any losers. Look at this trade. Break. Retracement right here. Now the 50 is yellow, which is okay. The 15 is green. Candles outlined in order flow and momentum. And up we go for 21. It's just remarkable. So anyway, we've added a really powerful indicator, and it's the first indicator of its kind, I believe, in the world. The background bias that we had never really matured into an important component of our training. The more that we looked at it, the more we could see that it really didn't enhance the predictive value of our entries. So we kind of discarded it, and we just changed the background bias. And it's the only indicator of its kind that I know of, again, in the world that analyzes market structure, i.e. price action, on multiple higher time frames. So when you see it pink like this, you've got price action that's predicting a short on higher time frames. When you see it green, you've got price action predicting a long on multiple higher time frames. Along with the fractal analysis done on the indicators, it creates an incredibly powerful system whereby if you trade with background bias, you're going to miss some moves. But we trade with specificity, not sensitivity. We don't care if we miss a couple of winners. What we want to do is we want to filter out the losers. And I'll show you a trade this morning that it filtered out right here. And this is really how powerful it is. We get a move up. There's the perfect retracement short. And you should enter right here. For a short. But you don't have background bias telling you to go short. No pink. And bam, the ES gets run right over. So it filtered out this loser. And all it did was confirm all our winners. So it's a tremendous, and it's taken us a year to develop it. I don't know, hundreds of hours. But this actually analyzes price action or market structure, if you will, on multiple higher time frames. Now, the other indicator, which we're going to add on Tuesday, is part of our direct entry system. This is going to, let me give you an example of how it's going to work. Right here, let me take off all of this. You have an entry here. This is something that really can only be done electronically, because it's going to take place quickly in most cases. Some cases not so quickly, and you could probably do it manually, but to have it done electronically is of tremendous advantage. Now, let's say that the direct entry would take the entry one tick above the close of the entry candle right here. See what a beautiful trade it is. We've got a strategy entry. We've got a move to the upside. We've got a retracement. And then we have a move to the upside. And the move to the upside is 3.25 points. What it's going to do is, just as the entry is triggered, it's going to enter a trade on a one-tick pullback or a two-tick pullback or a three-tick pullback. So what it's going to do now, the pullback is really part, to quote actually somebody else who who put the germ of this idea in my head. It's part of the natural harmonic of the market, and in no way does it diminish the validity of the entry. This entry has a tremendous chance of winning, greater than 85%, probably close to 90 now, with the bias indicator. So by entering on this pullback, we get a tremendous premium. Let's say we enter on a three-tick pullback. Our stop now on an 8-range chart has dropped from 10 ticks to 7, and our first target has increased from 5 ticks to 8, and our second target from 10 ticks to 13 ticks. Without moving our actual stop, we get that premium by taking the pullback. The excursion from entry is really only 5 for first target and 10 for second. So we get, at a minimum, on a one-tick pullback, a 12.5% premium on every trade. If we get a full loser, it's only 9 ticks instead of 10. If we hit our first target, we get 6 ticks instead of 5. If we hit our second target, we get 11 ticks instead of 10. And it's all going to be done electronically on the direct entry system. It really, really is an amazing indicator, and there is nothing like it. Now, it's not an indicator. It's part of our direct entry system, and right now, if you purchase the system, you get the direct entry system for life. And I'm telling you, this direct entry system alone is going to pay for the software for you easily in month number 1. So we've added an indicator, fractal analysis, or multiple time frame analysis of market structure, price action, which is our background bias. And next week, probably on Tuesday, we'll be adding the pullback direct to our direct entry system, which is all part of the webinar special that we're giving out, which will be active through the weekend, 17th, 18th, and 19th, for life, the direct entry system. So that's our system. I think we've developed the most powerful trading system in the world. It is 80% based on price action / market structure. Now we're assessing that on multiple time frames. We do multiple time frame analysis of all of our indicators, fractal analysis here in our 3 line, and our modified 15 is extremely powerful. Our trading entries are superlative, and if we've done well in the past, we're going to do even better. These are really major advances, and I just know that these are just not available nowhere else. So listen, everyone, have a really, really great weekend. I hope you'll take advantage of our webinar special, and I look forward to seeing everybody in the trading room. Take care.